Hello, welcome back to the Double Cleanse podcast, a podcast all about beauty and the beauty influencer space. My name's James Welsh. I'm a skincare enthusiast and beauty content creator of 10 years.
Yes, and I'm Robert Welsh, a content creator and a professional makeup artist of 21 years.
Hallelujah. Have you... Question.
I just thought it was a nice
it is.
segue. Lovely.
Listen, not getting straight into the topic,
No,
but is there
don't.
anything recently, makeup-wise, from a consumer perspective, that you've been like, I wish I had that when I was doing professional makeup, like every day? Is there something that you're like, oh my God, this would have made my professional makeup career so much easier?
No.
Oh. And thank you so much for listening, guys.
You know why? I think it's because when you're putting your kit together, it's so curated over your experience and your time, but also you're trying to keep it as minimal as possible.
Yeah.
It's because you have to carry it around everywhere or wheel it around everywhere. So there's nothing now where I'm like, no, you know what? There's a brand called My Kitco and they actually do like kit stuff on set.
That magnetic
Right?
tray.
So they do one that's for like your set bag and then one that you can hold. I wish I had that back in the day. There was a point where I was like, I might just get a job so I can hold that tray
use that tray.
and do something. But I wish I had that back then.
I'll hire you to do my makeup
kit
one day.
organization, yeah. Because I would have like pencil cases for things like that. Whatever I could find would be the makeup storage.
Yeah.
But I wish there were more brands that specialized in makeup artistry organization back then, because everyone would use like Muji.
One of the most annoying things about living with Robert when we lived in London, worked in
was my
London,
makeup kit.
was your makeup kit rearranging and brush cleaning day.
Yeah.
So he'd do his kit like a day or two before a job.
when I was a lot younger, I didn't know how to condense my kit as
Yeah.
well. So I had this massive suitcase, but I would keep everything in. If I was going to like a bridal thing, but I was in natural makeup, you bet I had my neon pigments with me just in case.
Just in case they wanted a neon, yeah.
Just get with Kaiser Bride. I was like,
But
I just want.
he would spread out in the
Yeah.
living room.
'Cause
Bear
I
in
was
mind, we didn't have
sanitising
massive living
everything.
rooms.
Yeah.
And he'd be complaining about it all the time. It's like, well, if you clean your brushes before, it would just be a whole
So
thing.
I used to do this thing where we would finish a job, and because the days were so long, I would do this in my kit and just put it, like swipe it off the
Brush it
table
off
and
the table.
throw it in my thing and be like, I'll sanitize it when I get home.
And you never would.
And I never would.
It was horrific.
Yeah.
And he'd always complain
I mean, I
about
would
it.
clean it before I had another, like,
Oh,
I
they'd
would
be
get
clean,
to it.
but you spend a good evening complaining about
sanitizing it all and doing it properly,
Yeah.
because I was too lazy before.
Yeah. That's not right.
Good luck to younger me.
Good.
Younger me. No, what's that
No,
song?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, to be honest with
Oh.
you. What about me? Is there no
James,
When
how
I was a
about
young
you?
makeup artist,
Yeah.
I think like we'll talk about it soon, actually, because this actually what we're talking about today is: do we want innovation in our beauty world or just fun? And we'll talk about it soon. We'll talk about it soon. Should we just get straight into it? With a fact or fiction?
Should we do a fact or fiction? We play a little
Yeah.
game where it's fact or fiction. We tell a story and you have to guess if it's fact or fiction. Some kind of influence has...
Fact or fiction?
Some kind of influencer has done that. It's a little bit crazy over a period of time. Okay, so fact or fiction. There's an influencer who's like, well, that's quite a good number, 750,000 followers, which
Oh,
is quite a
wow,
nice
okay.
number.
Yeah.
But it's a rising influencer who announced a giveaway, right? Of I think the biggest giveaway ever, they
Right.
called it along the lines of. So the prize was a high-end laptop, headphones, and a cash bonus. And the whole value of the thing was over like $3,000. So like a laptop, headphones, kind of like a little setup thing.
That's not the
Okay.
biggest giveaway ever. I've
So
seen
this
much bigger
yeah, I know.
giveaways.
This is the entry system, right? Giveaway. Can we just say as an influencer, when you do a giveaway, you can't charge people to enter
Oh
the
no,
giveaway.
of course not.
This is the entry system. One entry is free. $5 for 10 extra entries. $10 for 25 extra entries. $20 for 70 entries.
Wait, what? That's not a giveaway.
Yeah, so you could get one entry for free, and then if you wanted any more, you had to pay on top of that. And then there was another one as optional support for $100.
Optional
to add.
support?
Yeah, so it didn't give you any more entries. So they're going to announce a winner in five days' time, but they got thousands of entries. That's just entries, so you can imagine how much that would have added up to. Then the time passed and there was no winner, and then the influencer, everyone's like, where's the winner? Like we paid for this entry. And she was like, oh, hey guys, the winner's been DM'd like privately, all this kind of stuff. Congratulations to this person. They go to her friends list and it's her friend. And then they look back on like tagged pictures and stuff like that, and it's her close friend.
No.
Yeah. So basically, this influencer has either just let her friend win, because I doubt her best friend happened to. And you wouldn't let your best friend win.
No,
anyway.
you'd be like, oh my God, I just picked my best friend, somebody else.
Or she pocketed the money and was like, this hasn't been resolved yet, by the way.
Yeah.
She pocketed the money and was like, I need to choose someone who would have won this giveaway. And there are clear giveaways on social media. Clear rules on how to do a giveaway.
Yeah, I think that's fact.
It is fiction.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It sounds like something an influencer would do.
Does. But I was speaking, I mean, this isn't relatively close really, but I was made a video the other week on my reaction channel about influencers who sell, on my makeup channel, it will be out, who are selling their PR. Have you seen this?
No.
They sell their empty boxes sometimes as well.
I've seen people selling PR boxes.
Empty.
On Vinted.
No product in it.
Yeah.
And there was, so somebody got, remember when Pat McGrath did it was announced she was a creative director for Louis Vuitton, and they sent out the things. So bear in mind, someone got this for free. An influencer was selling theirs for £1,600 on Vinted.
No.
Yeah, their PR kit.
No.
PR?
PR. Yeah. Yeah,
What's
it's
it called?
PR kit.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No.
Package.
Yeah. So it was like, it had like a light up mirror that opened and then all the lipsticks in a line.
Crazy.
You got that for free and you are selling it for $1,600.
Yeah.
You're profiting from something that you could have given away.
I get it if you're a smaller influencer, you want to support your own career. But if you're getting a Louis Vuitton PR, you probably have enough to like donate to charity.
But also as well, the lipsticks aren't that much money that it adds up to 1,000. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Absolutely insane.
Though I must say, I've stopped announcing giveaway winners nowadays because it gets ridiculous.
People, they get messages, right?
They get hate messages.
Yeah.
I did a giveaway recently of some fucking Labubu's and the comments got insane. I said like, congratulations, like the winner's been picked, and I DM'd her, and on her own, she decided to comment on the picture saying, so glad I won. I just DM'd. I was like, just so you know, I don't announce the winners because you're a personal profile. Like, why would I want to? Mm-hmm. But she decided to comment just saying like, so happy I won this, etc., etc. Thank you so much for doing the giveaway. Somebody commented being like, why do you deserve this? I've got a daughter. I'm like, I could have had these Labubu's like more than you. You don't deserve it. I was like, you don't know anything about this person. Like, it's a random selection.
Yeah.
Picked at random. Like, I didn't prioritize anyone for any reason.
Yeah.
And then before, people were like hate mailing them, send them DMs. Like the previous giveaway, someone was like, can you ask your followers to stop like DMing me? I was like, sorry, I didn't even know what's happening. So I just don't announce it anymore.
Yeah.
Unless they are okay with it being, but like, it's not worth it.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, no one's entitled to free stuff.
No.
Have you got a favourite product you've been loving this week?
I do. And do you know what? I think I have a pattern of kind of going back to basics at the moment.
I know, I can see it and I know exactly what brand this is because I have their facial spray thing.
The Jordan Samuel Skin Hydrate Facial Serum. Let me just read you the ingredients real quick. Aloe vera leaf juice. Oh. Love it. Water. Water's second on the ingredient list. So we have aloe vera leaf juice.
Which means it's a filler ingredient.
No,
that's not
what
that
that
means.
If anybody believes that, water needs to be in your products because the vast majority of your ingredients come in a powder form. So if you don't want water in your products, you're going to get the clumpiest shit you ever used on your face.
Squeeze out your serum and a load of sand comes out. Yeah.
And when it doesn't include water, when people are saying it's water free, you're going to have just alternates to water. So other leaf like waters, which is fine. Sodium PCA, allantoin, were my other favorite ones. Willow bark extract, sodium hyaluronate. We have just a really, really nice, nourishing, calming, deeply hydrating serum. And this is what serum. And these are soap. These are one of those. These are one of those products that I just feel like everybody should have in their routine. Hydration being a core thing that everybody needs in their skincare routine. This is just a serum everyone can use, everybody should use, and should be a staple in your routine around everything else you use.
Run, don't walk. Someone's getting fired on TikTok.
Yeah, because they love toilet roll.
Toilet.
Cleanse, hydrate. SPF, main things, right? Add your treatments around that, customize, but those three things should be the same. This is an amazing hydration stage. Even if you don't use a toner, this is perfect. Jordan Samuel Skin are very good at doing very effective, very nice basics that go a little bit beyond a basic, and just work. And they're one of those brands that aren't constantly releasing thing after thing after thing. And the owners and creators just have very good taste, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So you know you can trust their products. But honestly, the cleansers are amazing.
I love their mist. I don't know what it does, but I really like it.
Natalie O'Neill approved.
Is it?
So
you know it's
it's just so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
This is one of those brands that I forget to talk about because they're such commonplace in my routine. It's like, you know, you would be like, today I had water because
because it's
water.
just a basic.
It's one of those things that I see so much every single day that I just forget again. I have it.
Nice.
It's so good. So good. I'm going to leave that there so you're all reminded. So listen, we did mention very, very briefly. No, I don't think we did. Did we mention? Yes, we did, because we were talking about makeup innovation and feels anything that you really love.
Totally forgot what we were talking about there for a minute.
And this is kind of a question I had for myself because I love a gimmicky skincare product.
I love that.
But it has to actually also perform.
Yes.
But looking at the way the beautyscape, shall we say, is now and the way things are playing out, a lot of people are calling for innovation in skincare. But when I see the way people are responding to a lot of things, a lot of product launches, brand launches, different types of products, I find myself asking, do people actually want innovation? I couldn't help but wonder. Do people actually want innovation, or do people just want a bit of fun? Or do they want both? And then when it is both, people are like, that's a gimmick.
People are like, yes.
Where do we stand? Where does everyone else stand?
Yeah.
Where do you stand?
Who are you to stand?
So I just want to talk about one thing first of all. Looking at my notes.
Yes.
So beauty used to sell primarily results. That would be their whole thing, right?
That was a whole, they could make up ingredients that we didn't even need to. Peptipeptide Q10+.
Q10+. Activa Bictularis.
Yeah, and we're like, it's got Activa Bictularis.
We're going to use that.
Yeah.
But the main advertising feature would be like, this is what it does for your skin. This is how your skin is going to look after you use this product. Nowadays, it's experience. This is what it feels like on the skin. This is what it looks like. This is how it looks like in the jar. This is what it looks like on your face. And then the results is, even in TikTok reviews, for example, or product reviews, is somebody poking their skin. And it's like, okay, so it's made your skin a bit shiny.
Which, I mean, your skin should be after you've done your skincare.
And I do feel like part of the thing to blame is like people do focus on ingredients now. So instead of being like we've mentioned before, this is a serum for evening your skin tone, this is serum with niacinamide and I don't know, vitamin C in. So you're like, okay, so that must even out your skin tone.
Yeah.
So I thought you were going to repeat that then. So let's just make this very clear. Here, we are not anti-fun in beauty. We love it.
We are not I'm not even anti-gimmick. If it especially in makeup, maybe skincare. But if it works,
I love a gimmick
if it gives you pigment, if it's worth a price, and I don't know, a reindeer shits it out and that's a gimmick, I'm still down if it works. You know what I mean?
Monkey shit coffee any day of the week.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
So
if it delivers, what's the problem?
What's the problem? And I feel like that's something that a lot of brands are kind of treading a fine line between. So let's talk about innovation versus entertainment to begin with.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like there's a difference. So let's get on with that.
Let's get on with that.
So I'm really looking at my notes for this episode because I feel like there's so many things we need to cover. And I also have thoughts, but things against my thoughts. So I think people are confusing what innovation is.
Yes.
In my personal experience.
What do you think innovation is when it comes to beauty in general?
I think innovation isn't as obvious as people want it to be.
Right.
So for example, I think there are recent product and brand launches where people are like, oh my God, that's crazy new. That's something we've never seen before.
Right.
That's innovation.
Yes.
I think true innovation that actually lasts and stands is things like new complexes, different versions of ingredients we already know works, new delivery systems. For
working on stuff that already exists and making it better and more
working on things that we know are going to stand the test of time and thinking how can we improve on that. For example, vitamin C, notorious for being difficult to formulate with. It degrades very, very easily. So we have a lot of products now where the powder is separate to the like watery component, right? So that powder is the active vitamin C ingredient, and to make it last longer and be more potent, you have to like kind of like click it into the product. So before you open it, you do this little click, the powder falls into the liquid, shake it up, your vitamin C serum is ready to go.
It's fresh.
It's fresh. So that's the idea, is that you've got the most potent, new, fresh batch of vitamin C serum. That's meaningful innovation to me.
Yes.
That's like something that...
If there's a reason to it, there's a science behind it.
There's a science behind it.
And it's kind of fun. Who doesn't want to click their powder into their liquids?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Is it gimmicky?
Sure.
Sure, a little bit maybe, but it's actually
part of the
serving a
process.
purpose.
Yeah.
So that to me is like meaningful innovation. It's slow.
Yes.
Like it's not like every week like we're seeing online. Like there's not something new just because it looks slightly different. It's a little bit pricey. So not that good skincare has to be pricey, but behind the scenes, I think things are being spent a lot. People are spending a lot of money on things that are going to make nice big improvements to things we already know and love.
Yeah.
And it's not always visually exciting.
Yes.
Where I think people are getting confused.
Yeah.
So I think we have an issue when nowadays people love skincare as a hobby. People love makeup as a hobby now. And I think that's the issue, where it's this fun first kind of approach, where people they're asking for innovation, but what they really mean is this something we've never seen before?
Right.
Is this something that like is going to interest my audience? Is this something I could talk about online? Is this something that's like fun to play with? Which I think is also fun. But I think people then forget that like there is also so much innovation around us. You're probably just not into it that much.
And realizing it's happening.
Yeah.
There's this common phrase that I hate online whenever somebody launches something new. It's like, nobody asked for this. It's like, well, actually some people did and some people didn't. But also like nobody needs your permission to make something new or make something exciting or, you know, whatever they want to make.
Yeah.
But it's like, again, it's those tiny changes that maybe nobody asked for. But like, if we want to keep the way cosmetics are and keep them, you know, keep improving them, you have to do these things that nobody's asking for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's also so personal. Like, I think there's like I said, nobody asked for this. It's like, well, some people might want it. Skincare, makeup, as I said, has become more of a hobby for people. So we're seeing brands now launching innovations that I've never seen before. Maybe other brands haven't launched for whatever reason, and people are like, nobody wants this, or like this isn't whatever. This isn't. But I think there's a select group of people who are into makeup, see it as a hobby, really into it, really into skincare, and it's kind of become like their own category now. Do you know what I mean? So there's people who want to use skincare and makeup because that's just what you use.
Yes,
But there's people who see it as something enjoyable that they want to spend
100%
income on and want to be a part of and build a community around. So I think when people are like, nobody asked for this or this is whatever, it's like, well, you don't have to take part in that.
Yeah, you don't have to take part in it. And I feel like I would, me personally, again, someone who loves makeup and loves beauty, even not as a professional, I can put that aside and I can see something like, well, that'll be useless to me in a professional setting. But on myself, do I want to try something like that? Absolutely. I love trying new things. And luckily enough, I can afford to do that because it's my job, you know?
Yeah.
But I love to try something. If it fails, it fails. But like, I just like, I mean, if I don't like it, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I love innovative packaging. I love like formulas that are a little bit like, oh, could that be makeup? You know what I mean? I asked for it. I'm asking for it.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because you love it. You enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I understand, like, I'll post, for example, about how I love like the packaging of a product or how I love the smell. And people are like, I just want my skincare to work. And it's like, it can work, and you can have the best of both worlds. It can feel great, it can smell great, it can look great on a shelf in your bathroom.
It's not medicine.
It's not medicine. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I don't use CeraVe because it makes me feel like I have an itch.
It makes you feel boring.
Yeah, but I think also the way people review skincare online and the innovations that we're seeing, innovations in quotations, is because it's kind of like visible science.
Yes,
which doesn't necessarily equal new exciting results. And do you know what I mean? It's just the way of changing textures. So we're being shown things like those creams with the capsules in.
Yeah, that's quite a new innovation.
It's a new innovation, but it's almost like a fake innovation.
It didn't need to happen. It's an innovation in a way that it makes skincare a little bit more entertaining almost. Like, it makes it a little bit more, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. You can do something other than just whip it out and throw it on your face, you know? It's a step by step. Do you remember the, was it the Laneige? They look like little eggs Was it Laneige? Little mask.
What was that?
I do remember it had like a little white ball in.
Yeah.
And that was really fun because we loved doing the skincare. We loved doing like the night mask, all this kind of stuff.
We love
and
fiddling around with skincare.
It was like this new, like we've never seen this before. And now it's like, oh, it gives me something extra to do in that step to make me feel like I'm doing something fun, which isn't for everyone. Some people do just want to whack it on their face. But for some people, it's a process. And for some people, it's like I do like to spend an extra 15 minutes doing my skincare, an extra 30 minutes doing my skincare. And I do like the process of popping this egg, or whatever, or, waiting for this to heat up before I use it. You know?
Yeah. And that's the thing is I think like sometimes I feel like, and what I think we mean by do we want innovation or just fun is like, so you're excited about this product because it's stretchy. You're excited about this product.
Yeah.
So going back to those creams, there's literally no reason to have those little balls
No.
in their larger
Yeah.
cream. I like it.
Yeah, it's
but you
cute.
could have had them in two separate compartments,
So-
or they could be two different moisturizers
Right.
together. But they're selling it as innovation, saying
Yeah.
that it's almost like keeping the active ingredients potent, but
Yeah.
it's not in any way whatsoever. So it's not innovation, it's visual innovation.
Exactly.
Like, it's not
fun.
real.
It's
yeah.
fun. Let's
Yeah.
be real.
It's a
There's
bit
like
fun.
those creams. Like those creams you get, and it's almost like two squeezy tubes. So there's a squeezy tube within. I love it. Within a squeezy tube, and it's like the clear fluid is on the outside, so you can see the branding on the inside tube, and you squeeze it out, and it's like double cream. It's so nice.
So much fun.
Like those ingredients didn't need to be separate because you're gonna mix them together.
No,
as
you're
soon
gonna
as
mix
you
them
use
together anyway.
It's just the innovation of a packaging. I think that's what I love. I love a packaging innovation.
Yeah, and I think that's the line that brands are trying to kind of what I'm talking about. And I feel like that's the two things that brands are trying to get right now is trying to show they have to not only talk about the ingredients and say what this is what the product does, but they have to show that through how the product looks, kind of thing. But I at some points I feel like brands are kind of picking visuals over actual innovation.
Yeah, I
because
agree.
I'm like, there's no like a vitamin C cream with those capsules. Like, it could have just been like there's no reason. Like, you've not done anything with that vitamin C to make it any more interesting than it once was.
I mean, if we're going back to those creams of little balls floating around in them, see, that's a visual thing because. Again, people online have put like the individual balls on their face and then popping them.
Fucking annoying.
It's too much. You're using
It's
too
way
much.
too much. You need like one ball.
You've got
for,
like
your
10 on
dry
the side of their
areas.
cheek. Yeah.
It's in a lot of briefs. It's in a lot of the brand's briefs that luckily, I think brands I worked with, I don't think they've really asked me to do many crazy, like putting dots all over my face. But I know a lot of brands love that because we see creators constantly doing it. But it's also with products that are way too potent for you to be doing that with.
So you be using that amount.
People are overusing retinol.
Yeah.
It's like retinoids by dotting it everywhere. But that's for a different subject.
That's a different today.
But that's the thing. It's like they're trying to make it look innovative and almost like medical. Like it's kind of this like
like
treatment.
procedure-y.
Medical procedure that you do
yeah.
at home with a skincare product when you just need to rub that shit on your face.
Literally.
Yeah, like calm down. But I just have to say, I do love those little capsule creams because you can take like one capsule and that's, you can kind of like do your own maths with it. And the clear cream is good for your oily skin.
I have some, but I don't think I've used one. Is the capsule like, is it just cream that's been injected in that shape?
It's not
so it's not like a
pop.
little ball that you pop.
No, and it's not.
Someone innovate that.
anything.
Someone innovate that.
Do innovate.
Get innovate on that.
Get it innovate. But it's not like it's not more potent because it's in that state.
Yeah, no,
of
of course.
But I think
Yeah.
that's what they're trying to suggest. Kind of
Okay.
thing. But I do love the fun mass of having to play around.
I think that's
with.
fun. I
Yeah.
think that's nice.
Proportionizing.
Proportionizing that.
And there's also a lot of innovation that I just think is like, shut the fuck up.
Like what?
Well, do you remember when? Okay, riddle me this. Do you remember when the iPhone came out? And
Yes.
every bit of technology,
Yeah.
they just put eye
Eye in the
beginning
front of it.
This is an eye keypad.
This is an eyeglass.
Yeah, and it's like there's
Oh, wait,
nothing.
That's the real thing. No,
Yeah.
but the letter I.
Yeah. There's not like I don't know why you're
It's
doing
not
that.
interactive
No.
in any way.
And I feel like the modern version of that is AI.
Yes.
This is an AI produced something.
I told you when I went to
Why?
that place, it was like this walkthrough thing, and they were projecting something on the wall from a projector, and the lady went, "Oh, look, we're using AR to project that." AR. I was like, "It's a projector.
It's a projector. We had them in
We had them in school.
Yeah.
Literally, you would write on
Yeah.
the things in school. It's like AR.
I don't understand. Like they put it in everywhere.
Yeah,
Like this product was created with the help of AI.
yeah. It's like, don't fucking care. Rather, it wasn't.
Yeah. Like why? I don't understand why that's beneficial.
I get
anyway.
emails daily. Our AI. Do you know those AI management agencies? Like, I imagine.
No, I can't imagine. No,
Imagine
I
someone
don't want to.
like working on your behalf that isn't even a person.
Can you imagine? Hey, like I don't like this brief from the brand.
Yeah.
Hi, James. I'll get right onto that.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do. I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
Stop doing that. Then also like innovations within packaging. So Cosmoprof. Do you know what that is?
Is that like that skincare festival?
Yeah, it was a mega festival.
No, what's it called? Like a
convention.
Expo.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it expo?
The expose. No,
What's that short
It's
for?
like a
Expo-
convention.
Expedition.
No.
Exhibition.
It's a convention.
Exhibition.
Should I say convention one more time? And do you think he'll shut up if I say?
No, I'm
It's
trying.
a
Sorry, I said
convention.
expo, and I said, what is that short for? What's
Oh,
expo short for?
expedition.
Exhibition.
Yeah, but it is a convention.
No, I don't think it is.
Okay, so
it's more of a show.
It's more of a
more of a
concert.
theatre.
So people go from the industry to
Yeah.
see things like ingredient innovation,
For
packaging
sure.
innovation, new and upcoming trends that we're probably going to see in
Yeah.
a couple of years' time.
Can we just say also, sorry, this isn't just a cosmetics thing. If you have like a Shark hairdryer, they're making the next one already.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't think this
Yeah.
is like it's always
yeah.
happening.
It's not always
Everyone's lying to you.
Everyone's a liar. Forgot what I was going to say.
Exposition.
AI.
Exhibition.
Projectors and AI.
AR.
Packaging.
Cosmoprof. You were at Cosmoprof. No, you weren't.
No, I wasn't.
There was a Cosmoprof. AI. Did you forget?
So something that always seems really boring from there, but isn't, and we actually talked about this in another episode, how we actually like packaging nowadays.
Love it.
So another really like subtle version of innovation is packaging.
Yes.
There's some really exciting things happening in packaging that to me is such exciting innovation, but you're not going to see going viral on any platform.
Yeah.
One thing that isn't new, but is actually so interesting is, Crave Beauty, they have their the product that has like the balloon packaging on the
Yes, I
inside.
love that. So it's
Yeah.
almost like the inside of the packaging shrinks as you use the
Yeah,
product.
so you get all the product
Yeah.
kind of thing. That was so exciting when it came out to me. It's like,
Yeah.
that is so interesting.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that I also find exciting and innovation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find that interesting because in turn, that improves the product.
Yes.
Improves how the product works, thus
You get all your products, you get all your money's worth.
yes, thus improving how the product works on our skin
Yes.
and results that we see. But that's not exciting for people unless it's a fake refill or unless it's grinder cleansing balm
Yes.
packaging.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So sometimes I'm like, when I see people complaining about innovation, it's like we do have so much innovation, but you're just not seeing it. And then when somebody does try and do something a little bit exciting in the way that you want it
But like,
to
who
be,
asked for this?
They're like, who asked for this? And
Yeah.
like, I don't like this. This is shit.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like you're either going to give things a chance
Mm.
or you're going to notice that there is like other things. What you want
Yeah.
is the visually appealing
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah. Something completely brand new, which is kind of
Yeah.
difficult to in
And
cosmetics.
by the way,
anyway.
I'm also talking out loud because this is me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
This is me. I don't know what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I see things, I'm like, what the fuck is that? But then I'm also like, oh, look at this jar. Do you know what I mean? Or like,
Yeah.
oh my God, this has a shimmer to it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I'm easily impressed by the consumer side of things
Yeah.
as well. So I want to ask, do you have a product for us today that
Not
you've been
today,
loving?
no.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
we'll
I
move
do.
on.
And it's very
Swiftly.
interesting and actually hilariously funny that you said about packaging innovation.
It's one long sleeve.
Here,
hat
you hold
there.
on because I just realized I only have one
These
hand.
look like little blades that Buffy would throw at people.
Yeah, these are from a brand.
Oh.
I believe the brand is called Little Odine.
Ondine?
Ondine or Ondine.
I don't know.
And it is blush, but the packaging is basically almost like fairy wing-esque,
It's
right?
It's like if you get a fairy wing and
Yeah.
you drop liquid metal over
Onto it. Yeah, it's like Y2K fairy wing, and they slide open. It's like, what's that movie when someone has fighting knives and like
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Power
Yeah.
Rangers.
And it slides open and it turns into almost like this double butterfly wing.
I have one consumer complaint already.
Go on.
I'm not sure where to put my thumb when I open it without catching product. Oh no, there we go.
Like that.
Ignore me.
Ignore James has been ridiculous.
Ignore me,
You
I
need to go
don't
to Cosmoproof.
Ignore me, I
for that
don't know
exhibition.
things. Yeah.
And like, so it's just a powder blush. That's like an iridescent powder blush, not glittery, just like shiny. But it's the most beautiful packaging I think I've ever seen in my life. And I have an eyeshadow palette like this and 2 lipsticks too.
Like, I
But
would
they
wear
sold,
this.
talking about innovation.
Yeah.
they sold like almost like a holder for this. That's like a metal tree.
I saw that in your
Did you
room, and
see
I was
it?
like, "Can I hang this off my bag?"
I was like,
"What
you
is
can't.
this?"
No, you cannot. It's like, and they kind of magnet onto the holder, or you can put them through the little holes in it. So it's like
You
this
guys.
display piece that's also like these beautiful makeup products, and the product is beautiful itself anyway.
Yeah.
But this is a kind of innovation I like. It's makeup that you buy, you want to display, because everyone, not everyone, but loads of people who really love makeup may have like a little makeup corner, a little
Yeah.
makeup display, a vanity,
Collection,
a vanity
yeah.
desk that they keep their stuff on. And these are like the most beautiful things to have out on the side, aren't they? Stamem.
They are. I can't stop looking at them. This kind of like pearlescent, liquidy
Yeah.
plastic on the front is so nice. But this
Yeah.
is a perfect example of you are somebody who is really into makeup.
Yes.
Love it as a hobby, almost
Yeah.
collector sometimes
Yeah,
to certain
I would
things.
say so.
This is like a display piece. This
It
isn't
is.
something that somebody who just wants to, goes out once on a Saturday.
Like you can't shove these in the cupboard and be like, oh, I forgot I had that.
This
Yeah.
is something that somebody who is really into makeup
Yeah.
would want.
Yeah. They're
I
really, really
love
beautiful.
these.
And like, it's nothing crazy. It's not like it's this new
No.
crazy powder. The powder is beautiful itself. But the packaging, I mean, we've seen these like slide open cases before. But the fact that, it's one shape first and then you open it and it's a recognizable wing shape.
Yeah.
It's like this innovation in packaging that makes this blush slightly more exciting to use just because the packaging is pretty.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
the way the lid just glides
It's
just
so
above
beautiful.
the product.
And if you can hear that click, it's the magnet that keeps it shut.
Oh, I need to hand it back. 'cause I
so
keep
nice,
fiddling
aren't they?
with it.
So
They're so
beautiful.
nice. But then I also think this comes back to why what brands want right now. And I don't think it is really relevant, important innovation. But yeah, I definitely think there's two camps. There's the people who want to buy into this because it's their hobby and they're very happy to spend money on exciting new experiments, which is me.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
more than happy to part ways with, however much because I want to try something out.
Yeah.
Or something looks fun to use
Yeah.
or different to use.
Yeah.
And, it's my hobby to do so.
Yes.
And then there's the people who do just want good products.
Yeah.
But I also think something that those two camps have in common is that they're not used to buying anything non-content related nowadays.
This is the situation, right? I think you said something earlier. It's like, what do brands want? I think all they want is to have that one product look good and people think it looks good and people want to buy it because it looks good. I don't think they care if it's going to be a product they keep within their range for a long period of time. I don't think they care if it's like the best version of anything they've ever made. I think it's like, is it the best this quarter of the year?
Yeah.
Does it look good this quarter of the year? Is it what people are into this quarter of the year? People want innovation, but at the same time, every brand is remaking what every other brand has made. No one is innovative at all.
No, and
Not
I don't think
one
brands
bit.
are focused on that at all. Like you say, I think they're now focused on getting that visually viral product,
Yeah.
making sales as much as possible, copying the kind of selling guidelines that brands like Medicube did to like bully their way into people's shelves. Actually, an example, Garnier. The most exciting
cream.
thing they've done recently is probably that souffle cream.
Because it's different colours.
Sorbet cream.
Sorbet, I think.
Because it looked matte, the
Yeah.
texture looked different,
Yeah.
the different colours.
Different colours.
Worst piece of shit I've ever used.
Is
in my
it?
life. Absolute crap. And I think this was their.
But the thing is, I don't think they care. I think they've got it in the
No.
hands of
Yeah.
people. Imagine there are so many content creators out there nowadays. You could have a successful launch of people just buying it to review it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter even if they like it. They will
Doesn't matter
buy
if
the
it's a good
product
review.
so they can film a
Yeah.
review for their content.
Well, this is the thing, though. I think this was their first attempt at trying to go TikTok viral. I think they'd been like, "What can we do?"
Yeah.
Like, okay, so let's make.
We've done
a
micellar
cream.
water.
Done micellar
What can we
water.
do? Yeah.
We got a different texture. It's mattifying. We got
Yeah.
these claims behind it.
Yeah.
3 creams that do something different.
Yeah.
They got a TikTok shop exclusive version with a whippy lid and a little spoon. And I really do feel like this was their first attempt at going TikTok viral. And I
make a
truly
TikTok
don't
shop.
think they cared about how well the
No,
product performed.
I agree.
Because it's shockingly shit.
Yeah, I agree. And I think to make a TikTok shop exclusive version, not like a bundle, but like just a version that is in mind with TikTok shop,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
And where do products go viral the most? On TikTok.
TikTok.
It's like, we don't give us, that's innovative in a way. It's like, oh, they've tried something new, but is it innovative if it's actually helpful? If it's not helpful, sorry. You know?
No, that's the thing. Innovation has switched from the science of it to the visual appeal of it.
The visual appeal.
So I don't think innovation has disappeared. I don't think people truly, including myself, don't truly know what we mean or want by innovation, because I think there's so many different ways at looking at the beauty world at the moment.
Yeah.
I want innovation. I do want innovation that's entertaining, but I also want innovation that's going to last.
You know what? That's so funny, because in the makeup world, I'm not so much looking for that. I'm looking for innovation in terms of just creating something new, in terms of not doing what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be something completely new. I want makeup brands to be innovative in a way where they're not following the crowd as much anymore. I want fun packaging. I want fun colors back. And these things still exist. You know, they do exist. You don't have to make any new colors. I mean, that'd be great if someone invented a whole new color. That'd be crazy.
Oh, Pogmandy
Clean. But it's I don't know. I guess it changes where you want it and what you want from it. And I mean, it's clearly innovation is different for everyone.
Yeah. I don't think we do have to choose between fun and innovation.
No.
The only thing right now is the fun is what's being pushed the most.
Yes.
And innovation is still in the background.
In skincare, not
being
makeup.
very quiet. In skincare, being very quiet, but making sure the future of skincare is in good hands.
Yeah. I just, you know what? For the makeup industry, everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone is trying to do their version of what is going viral. Everyone's trying to do their own version of what Rhode is doing. Everyone's trying to do their own version of whatever's doing.
Yeah.
Same skincare. Everyone's trying to do their own Charlotte Tilbury versions. And it's like, guys, can we step out of the box? Be more innovative when it comes to what you're doing. Yes, it's going to be a blush, or yes, it's going to be a lipstick. But what can you change about that makes it more exciting?
Yeah.
Not pH.
And
pH
that's
isn't
like,
invented. That was invented in like the 1940s.
Can I just say, what's the fucking point? You know those like sunscreens where it's like it starts off white and then it goes to your color when the color's predetermined.
sunscreen that
So the
does that.
sunscreens now that it's like it starts off white.
Oh,
and
you
then
mean
it
like
changes
the
your-
balls of pigment in
Yes,
they do
yeah.
foundations?
It's like,
like
what's the point if there's a predetermined color anyway?
That's it.
So
People
just
are like,
make
it adapts to your skin. It
colour.
doesn't adapt to your skin.
No.
It's balls of pigmentation that burst.
Terrible. Cut
Is
that
there
out.
anything, a product that you wish existed that doesn't? I think we've asked each other this before.
No.
No.
No, because I think we're so oversaturated right now. I think we just need to, like, the most important products, or exciting products to me right now, are those supportive ones that I can use all day, every day, throughout the whole year,
Yeah.
without having to think overly about everything that's being pushed, like the textures, like the finish of the product. I just want something that I know I can use consistently.
Yeah.
Jordan Samuel Skin Hydrate Serum,
Yes.
for example, is a very good example. It's been around for years. It's great. I've been using it for years. There are trendy products that have come and gone with visual innovations that I just don't even think about anymore. How about you?
No. Someone just innovate some makeup that isn't skincare again.
Focused.
Yeah. Let's innovate backwards with the makeup a little
Let's
bit.
all go backwards.
Let's all go backwards,
Yeah.
just like the world is anyway.
So,
All right.
on that note,
No, I think it's you.
No,
Oh,
I
is it
don't. I
me?
keep doing it.
Oh, well, let's wrap this up then. Right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Please do like, comment, subscribe, whatever platform you are on. Let us know how you feel about innovation in beauty. Are you waiting for something? Are you bored of something? I need other people's opinions because I don't even know what I want.
I'm lost.
I'm lost and scared.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.